Well, welcome back to the channel. I just want to do a little short video. I didn't get a chance to go out fishing because the wet Mother Nature decided not to be nice, and every day I had open to fish, the winds were 20, 25. So we stepped out. So what I did is prep for the tournament. I have a catfish tournament in April. I'm going to start pre-fishing this Wednesday for, I got about 5 trips. Okay, here's my rigging. I use an 8-aught hook, a 3-inch pig float. I put a rattle, inline rattle for added noise, up to a 3-way. Then off the 3-way, I put my drifting weight. I make my leaders anywhere from 18 to 20 inches. Seems to work good for me, so that is my rigging. The rods I plan on using are my Phoenix Titans, and they have Okuma low water profiles on them. I'm also using my two 805 with Lexus 300 line counters. My son is also fishing with me, with us this year with my dad and myself. So I have a 806 that I bought him a couple years ago for salmon that he'll use. And I just picked him up a new Shimano reel, and I'm going to go ahead and put that on an Ugly Stick Striper Edition rod that I have. That subscriber was nice enough to send 4 new ones to me to add to my collection. So I'd like to also thank that subscriber for sending them to me. Plan is to run 2 rods on each side on planer boards, then 1 rod out of each corner out of the back, straight out of the back. I don't think I'm going to be using my beam this trip, just for the fact that for all the rods, I'm not going to be able to spread them out, I don't think, but I will try that on a pre-fish trip to see if it's doable. I went ahead and converted one of my 150 quart ice chests to a Livewell. Okay, here's my Livewell I made out of a 150 quart ice chest. That there is where I hook up my pump, and I have a shut-off valve. So once I'm out of the water, I can turn that valve and the water won't drain out. There's an overflow tube, so once the water gets up to that level, it will automatically drain, and with the bigger catfish, I don't have to worry about them swimming out. I also ran silicone around the tubes. That way, hopefully the water won't get in the foam, soak the foam, and make this thing a really heavy thing without fish in it. So I silicone both sides of it, and all those are basically is 2.5-inch conduit unions that I just drilled a hole in and put them through. So with it being hooked up to the pump, I will constantly be pumping water in it, which in turn will pump fresh oxygen. There's overflow tubes inside. And I will put a Venturi system in it, a homemade one, so I get extra oxygen in the Livewell. I was going to put it on my transom offshore bracket, but I found out this morning it won't fit. The tubings are in the way, even though I have 4-inch spacers on it. So this will go on the transom tray or in the boat itself. And if I do the boat itself, I will have to run my bilge pump to pump the overflow water out. So that is the Livewell. Also for the boat, I have a whiteboard dry erase board that I'm going to be using. I'll be using this for my culling system. I'll be able to write down the 3 colors and each weight. So if I get a fish and start calling, I'll be able to know what color to replace it. Then just go ahead and cross that number out and put the new weight on it. So it looks like I'm pretty well set for starting to pre-fish. I got my bait all together and vacuum packed. I will be videoing each trip to get some fishing videos up. and we'll be going live on one of the Saturday dates. I just haven't figured out which one yet. I'm thinking March 27th. I plan on doing a live, so I got to kind of figure out how to do that. I found a way to go live with being under 1,000 subs, so that should be fun. I'll be able to answer any questions and just kind of BS with you guys. Like I said earlier, I have 5 trips. I do have a couple of open dates, so if you're interested in jumping on the boat to go trolling for catfish, learn a new way, or just to get out, if you go to my Facebook page under the same name, Ken's Fishing Adventures, and go ahead and message me. I do have dates available to go out. One thing I ask is throw in like 20 bucks just for the fact that it helps me pay for gas to get up there. It is a 2-hour tow each way. I have all the bait, have all the gear, so if you're interested, go ahead and message me. And thanks for watching the video. Please like, share, comment. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Tight lines, and see you next time.